Hey guys, what's up? Today I have two new blind boxes to review from DC Universe. Saw these at the local comic store, and as much as I like blind boxes, I like Batman even more, so this was like a no-brainer. The only question was how many to buy. These were $7 each, which is kind of high, I guess, considering didn't know the quality of it, so I just bought two cautiously. I've learned my lesson from those really crappy Iron Man micro mugs to not jump into anything. Wasted $20 on those ugly things. So yeah, anyway, let's take a look at this box straight away. Here's yeah, as we can see, there's a good advertisement from Midtown Comics. This particular branding is called Mystery Minis. We see the Catwoman, we see the traditional comic Joker, we also see the Ledger Joker. There's a squatting Batman, Batgirl, the Penguin, and the Riddler. Alright. Let's see some of the legalese right here. Let's see without focus. Yeah, there we go. There's some of the information. Caution: choking hazard may contain small parts not for children under 3 years of age. Made by Funko. 03, don't give it to babies. Licensed by DC Comics, which I think I've already talked about on a previous review. DC Comics means Detective Comics, isn't it? I don't know. Could be wrong. Some nerd's gonna be like, no, well, actually, they changed the name to DC. I don't know. I'm gonna open a box. That was kind of dangerous, actually, with a X-Acto knife, but you know what? I forgot. Oh yeah, you know what? There's a huge reflection because of this. That's why I wanted to open it. Or at least open the plastic packaging before we look at this anymore. Kind of... You know, I'm guessing a problem with some American stores is I've actually heard some American comic stores or resellers on eBay and things like that actually open the box and then reseal it with hot glue. And so, as much as having a sealed box and kind of shrink wrapping seems repetitive, it's for your safety, guys, and I'm pointing at myself, pointing at you. Anyway, so here we go. Here are all the different Batmans. There's the classic blue and gray Batman. There's the more modern black and gray Batman, and as you can see, they're in all different kind of poses. The rarity is through the roof for the blue and gray Batman squatting. At 1 out of 144 boxes. There seems to be at least one character pose that's extremely rare, and for all of these, it's kind of the cool pose, I guess. We've got the Catwoman, 1 in 144, squatting over here. This kind of flared Batman, 1 out of 72. Happy, smiling Barbara Gordon, 1 out of, oh no, I'm sorry. How do I explain this pose? Sassy, hip Batgirl for 1 out of 72. We've got the classic kind of evil Joker over here, 1 out of 144. Cool, insane Heath Ledger Joker, 1 out of 144. And we got Penguin, both pretty even. I'd be pretty upset if I got the Penguin because wow, he is not anywhere on my list of favorite DC Batman villains. And then there's one Riddler. It'd be nice if they had a Bane or something, but so here we go. Let's see what my $7 investment has gotten me. Will I get a rare figure? Or will I get the Penguin? Let's see if I get disappointed. Oh, cool. There's Batgirl. Oh, hey, cool. It's the rarest Batgirl. That's pretty cool. I'm good with that. I like Batgirl. Batgirl's pretty cool. Yeah, so... yeah, there we go. Sassy Hip Batgirl, 1 out of 72 boxes. It's pretty good. Wait, how many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Alright. Okay. I can deal with that. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the rarities here. I mean, because I felt like I got pretty lucky already. 1 out of 72, gosh. Wonder what this one's gonna be then. I feel like maybe I've wasted all my luck on that Batgirl. And I'm probably gonna get a Penguin now. I'll you know, review the figures right after I open the second one. It's too much excitement for me as a huge Batman fan. Ask me any question about Batman and I'm gonna know it. What's Batman's full name? Real name? Bruce Wayne. Bet you didn't know that. Oh, what the heck? I got another Batgirl. Wow, okay. This one's 1 out of 24. Okay, that's interesting. 2 Batgirls. Darn. I'm simultaneously excited and upset. But, you know, I'm definitely going to be keeping this sassy, hip Batgirl. And actually, the interesting thing about it is the gentleman who works at Midtown Comics had told me that he was... that somebody had bought one of these blind boxes, got a character that they did not want. I don't know why I'm slurring and messing up all my words today. And that it was open for a Batgirl trade, so I have 2. I do like Sassy Batgirl better, not just because it's rarer, but you know, the pose just seems you know, cooler. This one looks like it's gonna skateboard, so I'm not a huge fan of that. So I'm gonna decrease its value by letting it out. So let's look at the details here. So I'm keeping that sealed, this one sealed for that reason. So let's take a look at these details. Very simple details. We've got let's see, yeah, pretty good details around the eyes. It gets very thin here, so the printing, I guess, is either off a bit. You know, you can kind of like skew it this way and maybe it'll be proper. Either that, or I guess maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. We've got little tiny boobs. Beep, beep, beep. We've got a belt. It has some molding on it, actually. Mold. It's part of the mold, not that it's molding. There's a pretty impressive paint job, all things considered. And you can see the kind of the details there, kind of bat-shaped top of the boots. We've got her trademark orange hair flowing out of the bottom back part of her mask. And yeah, there you have it. Uh-oh. This is trouble if it can't stand. Okay, never mind. That's cool. Why not? So I'm gonna shove one of these Batgirls back in here. And then I'll check back to Midtown Comics maybe tomorrow and see whether or not that tradable figure is still available, because I actually wasn't listening too hard when the gentleman was telling me about the potential trade, because I didn't even consider the fact that I would get 2 of the same character, let alone figuring that it'd be 2 Batgirls. Figured the 1 out of 20 was you know, figured I'd get a Catwoman or something. I tried to shake the box a little bit, hoping that I can feel out the crouching ones, because I figure, and you know, feel free to comment if you think it's wrong, that the squatting figures are going to be naturally more squat, so when you're shaking it, you're going to feel more more space between hitting the top of the box and the bottom of the box. But I guess very easily, since you know, I didn't know the size of the figures until now, it could have just been lying sideways or kind of like this, and when you shake it, you know, it's not going to be really much of a difference. I guess if anything, Hopefully Penguin's the largest and heaviest character, and I'm just going to ignore the heaviest box because I sure don't want a goddamn penguin. So there you have it. There's my review. These things are pretty neat. For $7, it's not great considering, you know, this is how much G.I. Joes used to cost, and they had, you know, full articulation. But it is cute. If you maybe buy just a couple and, you know, not really intending to collect the entire set. There you have it. Why so serious? Okay, if you guys have not noticed, I'm making an addendum to a review that I haven't even released yet. So you guys are in for a treat. I've traded in my extra Batgirl at the comic book store at Midtown Comics to a gentleman who had left Heath Ledger Joker in hopes that some poor dork would come in and get too many Batgirls and really want a Heath Ledger Joker version. So we traded it for that, which is pretty cool. We can zoom in here. I traded this Batgirl, the 1 out of 24 boxes, for a easier to get 1 out of 18 boxes Heath Joker. So, you know, I don't feel I was ripped off, but some people might say I was. Anyway, so let's review this toy. It is pretty cool. It's got kind of like the receding hairline that I'm not exactly sure Heath Ledger actually had. I don't think it was receding this far back. I think it was just maybe it looked more pronounced, maybe because he's a whatever. But yeah, the paint applications on this ain't bad. Doesn't look quite as menacing like this. The bottom of the head is a little bit distracting because it cuts off kind of like at the chin, and it's very noticeable. If you're a stickler for details, this would probably bug you. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I mean, it bugs me, but not as much. No. Oh, hey, I can move the head, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know I could do that. I thought did I know that? Okay, well maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember. I made the first part of this review actually a couple days ago. Don't remember what I said at all. But yeah, the detailing on the clothing is kind of as expected, coming from a super deformed kind of simplistic toy look. There you have it. There's no paint apps on the hair, which I did not expect either. Of course, it's just a green rather than a dirty green. But it is cool that they got his the kind of messy Joker smile going on here rather than a clean cut one that you know that the comic book Joker usually has, where he kind of just puts it on like lipstick rather than smearing it on like war paint. So, you know, there you have it. My Joker and Batgirl. Really have to go back to the store and try to get a Batman for this to really complete the set. Also surprised that I don't see Nightwing or Robin here. But I guess they wanted to mold whatever they could.